And if you love motorcycles but live for innovation, you're in the right place. Welcome to Garage Talk with Dale. Watch as he crafts a one-of-a-kind camless hydraulic engine and breathes new life into a classic BSA Gold Star motorcycle. Stay tuned for tales from Dale's racing history, pro tips, and hands-on mechanics. Hit subscribe and join him on his journey. This is Garage Talk with Dale.
Welcome back. We've stripped the majority of the parts off, exposing the cam belt, and I'm quite pleased I decided to do it. It doesn't look that bad. It's not shelling bits off, but it is well cracked. I'm sorry about my filming, but there you go. That doesn't look very good. Whether it would snap or not, I don't know. Anyway, there we are. We've got down to the top end, so I'm happy with what we've got to. Now, this car's done 74,000 miles, and it runs absolutely lovely. I've got no complaints with it whatsoever. The turbo feels fine. I've put my finger inside and just seen it wobble, and that seems to be fine. Obviously, apparently there's a filter for the turbo behind the timing case, so I've got to do that. And there's also one in the vacuum pump, so I've got to do that. So what we're going to do now is jack it up and get underneath. Now, I've got no tooling for this thing, so I'm going to make it. I do it everything else the same, so I'm going to take the sump off, and they do tell you to take the starter out and fit a proper fitting in the starter hole, but I'm not doing all that work. I'm going to leave that as it is, and I'm going to clamp the flywheel onto the actual engine at the bottom on the main casing, so that will eliminate that problem. So I don't need a special tool for that. And the top tool, I watched a lad in Ireland doing it, and he just used a bit of a straight edge. Well, I don't particularly disagree with that, but I don't want it to move, so I'll make some sort of a tool to clamp the cam wheels. And I will be showing you before I go any further when I've done that. But now we've got to get underneath and take the sump off. All the exhaust tops done off at turbo. Everything's shifted out of the way. I have marked my cables, so put a couple of tie wraps around. As you can see, one there's a red one there, and it's sensible to mark them off, so at least you know where it is. It does need turning to top dead centre on number 1, but there is a locating pin that goes in the front pulley, and that's just a bit of round bar. I don't know what size that is yet, but we'll make a bit of bar for that. Put it in lathe and turn it down until it fits nicely, and that should give me top dead centre. As long as I've got both valves open on number 1, I should be about where I want to be. So then we'll clamp the crank, and hopefully we like I say, I not need cavalry, so we'll just carry on a bit further. I'm sure cavalry will help me if I need it. I have watched a few videos, like I've said, so I'm fairly clued up on what I'm doing, and mechanicking isn't a problem anyway. Just keep yourself clean best you can. Any holes that you think might get mucked down, just put a bit of rag or a bit of cloth in it for the time being, and just keep yourself clean. Like I say, I'm pleased I've done it, because this belt is not looking good, but it's not shed any bits, so I'm hoping that there's nothing in the oil strainer at the bottom, but we'll find that out in a bit. Anyway, thank you for watching up to yet, and we will go a bit further on. I'm going to jack it up and do it underneath first now, and take the sump off and see what we've got underneath, and hopefully it won't frighten me. Okie doke, see you later.